Good morning, boys and girls. So today I wanted to show you a thing called a Venn diagram. A Venn diagram is a really neat diagram because it shows us something that is different between two objects that we are trying to learn about and something that they share that is the same. Now from what you see here, I have a blue circle on one side and then I have a red circle on the other side, and in the middle they meet. Okay, they meet in the middle. So the middle is what they share that is the same between the two objects. Okay, outside of the middle, like this outer part of the middle, that is something that they don't share, something that is very different about each item. Now, some of us did the sweet potato experiment from in May, right? And some of us did the bean experiment as well. So we had different groups doing different things. Now, I want to do a Venn diagram on these two things because you have an activity where you're going to be comparing a bee and an ant. So I thought, okay, let's do the ones with the plant, and then you're going to do one on your own that tells us the difference between a bee and ant and what is it that they share that is the same. Okay, let's get started. So on this side, on the blue side, is Mr. Sweet Potato, or just sweet potato, and on the red side is just the bean. So first, let's look at the picture, okay? Maybe we can share the middle first and look at what is it that they share that is the same. Well, let's look at it. When we first started to grow them, what grew first? The roots. These plants, both of the plants, they both have roots. So what is the same about them? You're going to make a list, okay? So one, they have roots. Both of them have roots. So that's one thing that is the same about them. What else do you see that's the same about them? I see leaves, so they both have leaves. Okay, Miss Izzy's going to do that. What else do you see that's the same about them? Well, they both have stems that comes out, right, of their shell or their bodies, you could say, right? So they both have stems, okay? So you can write stem like that. So we're making a list. So we're just doing the things that is the same about them. What else can we talk about with these two plants? Well, these two plants are special because these plants, when they grow and grow and grow, you can eat them. You can eat a sweet potato and you can definitely eat a bean plant. So they're both vegetables that can be eaten. You can eat both vegetables. So they can be eaten. Okay, so both can be eaten. Now, I think we've got a good amount of information that tells us what is the same about them. Now let's look at what is different about them. Well, this is a bean plant. So I'm going to write the word bean plant. That is different. And what kind of plant is this? Well, this is a sweet potato plant, right? Eventually, it's a sweet potato plant. What else is different about them? Well, this grew from a bean. So the bean is sort of like a seed. So we're going to write seed. Okay, it grew from a seed. Now, sweet potato is not a seed. It is a potato. It grew from a potato. Okay, so that is different about them. What about size? Well, Mr. Sweet Potato, or the sweet potato, is bigger. We can say he's big. And then the bean plant, it started out really small. Okay? How about the color? Let's look at all these things. We have the size, right? Now let's look at color. Well, Mr. Sweet Potato, right? It's a different color. Sweet potatoes are red, okay? The bean is not red. They're usually brown. Some of you probably had used some black seeds, a black bean seed, or some of you have used mungo, which is like a type of green bean seed. Okay, what else is this different about them? Okay, look, we said they are a bean plant, sweet potato plant, right? It grew from a seed. It grew from a potato, and it's big. This sweet potato was big, and the seed here was small. He is red, and he is brown. Okay, so I think that's a lot of good information about the Venn diagram between a sweet potato and a bean. So we can say sweet potato versus bean. Okay, boys and girls? So you're going to be doing your own Venn diagram with a bee and an ant. So you're going to tell me what is the same that they share that's the same, and then you're going to tell me what is different. Okay? So have fun with this. This is a really fun diagram, and I can't wait to see yours. Okay, boys and girls? Bye-bye for now.